really loved what you guys are doing. And I know that you're in the journey of like slow nomading. So I would love to know more. And how does it start? How does it feel to be a slow nomad?
Well, it started with her, actually. I was in Turkey that before jump into that journey. So she's the one who took me in this world, digital nomading.
Wow.
So let's start with her.
Okay, so magic there.
I think actually I will explain how I was before a digital nomad, and then I would say actually the opposite. I think we both turn each other into slow nomads.
Okay.
I would say that if I became a slow nomad, it's thanks to him, and he would say that if he became one, it's thanks to me. So what I started doing is I was already a digital nomad for like 3 years.
Okay.
I was traveling around the world. I started Latin America, Costa Rica, Colombia, Brazil, and then something called me like to the other side. So I started discovering Africa, Kenya, Tanzania, Egypt. But I was doing like stops in Turkey. And I remember even telling my mom, like, there's something calling me in Turkey.
Me,
This is the call.
the strong call. Hey, Laura, come here.
What happened is suddenly I was in Istanbul actually, and I just said, okay, I'm gonna go just for 1 weekend to Antalya. And after that weekend, I needed to cancel just 5 tickets that I had already booked because I met him and I was like, okay, this is gonna work, so let's try it. So
Yeah. So basically, even you're not like a digital nomad.
No,
Living
I
like
like my home. I like my country.
he was the opposite.
How you jumped into this bridge?
Well, I try. So first I stop her to be digital nomad. So she jumped on my side,
Okay.
like settle down and like get to know city. So she tried her best and then all the way bring us to be digital nomad because to be digital nomad and to work remote give you a lot of flexibility. So which is, I like it because she was working online and she's with me, like we spend time together. I get to see potential of working remote. So that like just shocked me. Wait, like you spend your time with your people and then still you are the place you want. Like I was like, it looks tasty. So yeah.
Yeah. So basically, you're like on a speed. You're, going faster. You met him, and he started the term of like slow mad.
I think it's just like I hate. Even my friends, they used to make this joke. They used to call me 1.5x. You know, like when you listen to a podcast, I'm always like, I cannot listen to them in 1x.
Yeah.
It's always like 1.5 or sometimes even 2x. So I was like really fast. I was even changing city every 2 weeks.
Wow.
Probably. So I didn't spend a lot of time. So I was like, okay, 1 month here, and then I moved to another country in another month. So I was trying to like craving for the world, like eating it, like when you love it. And then when I met him, it's like just the contrast. And I'm like, okay, let's settle down. And we try actually 6 months in Antalya and then 6 months in Istanbul. And then it's like, you know what? I cannot hold it. Like, I mean, even in costumes. So I think what we actually found that we even talk a lot is like that sweet spot.
Yeah.
And the sweet spot is, we call it slow nomading. That is actually slow nomads.
Yeah.
And it's a term that is not that famous yet. So I found that even my speed, it was not the healthiest one.
Yeah.
It was so fast, I was not even enjoying. So right now that we're becoming slow nomads, we're even like making more friends, like with you, we get to meet people more than one time. It's like, hi, and then goodbye. So
Yeah, that totally makes sense. And then at the same time, it's like more of like being on that speed, being on that boat all the time and facing the stress and kind of like being able to deal with it all the time. And then meeting a place where, I don't have to kind of like be on that. I don't have to But for Bakiri, it was like different. So it was like a new journey for him to kind of like learn more from, the digital nomad and type of path. And I know for you, it was like meeting another person from like a different place that you're not used to. How was it? How do you guys connect it?
So how we connect, that's like how we met actually. So actually in my style, that for me it was like easy to settle down because you don't make luggage. You don't like say goodbye. For me it was like always in same place and you don't say goodbye to people. You don't have to make luggage all the time. But this lifestyle always like the clothes outside, and like, you know, it's not in one place, like always ready to like make your luggage and then boom. So you just move. I just slowly like get to know about this lifestyle. It's been like around 5 months, which I like it. So we are not too fast, like 1 week, 2 week. We are around like staying in one place 1 month, which is like close to my lifestyle, which I like. So for her, the 1 year, I think it was the longest 1 year, like settle down.
Yeah, okay.
It was really hard. Like even when it was not my country, for me, like staying so long, I felt that it was not like my thing. So actually that's why we like talking more about this, because we literally have both sides of the coin. I was digital nomad, like speed, you know, like moving fast, discovering the world. And then it's like, okay, slowing down. And then for him, it's like from a settler perspective, he turned into that.
Yeah.
So it's a good sweet spot for both sides. Nomads that they don't want to be like all the time in parties, you know, like speeding. It's like you want to make community, because also I think we need to say the bad things about being digital nomad, that you feel really lonely. As he said, like you're packing all the time. It feels like you cannot occupy your space.
You're ready all the time. Like if there's a flight in like 6 hours, we're ready. We're ready to board.
There's a lot of cortisol in the digital nomad life. Just as there's adrenaline, I think it's even like same amount. So yeah, we like this new concept that is not a lot outside. And I think it's going to take more experience and more importance in the future, because with hybrid work, with people wanting also to put more roots, make impact in the local communities and other like settlers that also want to be traveling. So this could be a good like middle point in which we all get to meet, and then you get this kind of relationships. They actually work.
This podcast is brought to you by Podcast Inc., the best support partner for your podcasting journey. Ready to elevate your podcasting game? Contact us today and let's make your podcasting dreams a reality.